Greetings everyone and welcome to Fictional Files, where imagination meets legacy. Today we dive into the shadowy world of one of the earliest masked heroes in comic book history, the Phantom, a legend cloaked in mystery, justice, and jungle lore. Let's unravel the story behind the ghost who walks. The Phantom, a trailblazing figure of comic book heroes, was brought to life by visionary creator Lee Falk. He first emerged from the shadows on February 17, 1936, in the pages of a King Features syndicate comic strip, marking the dawn of the modern masked superhero. The Phantom is widely regarded as the world's first costumed superhero and is also known as the Ghost Who Walks.
Oh, he says we can't go on. These woods are protected.
Oh, yeah? Protected by who?
Hamwezi kuendelea mbili. Mtu huo umetetewa.
By a ghost. A what? A ghost who walks.
Though shrouded in myth, beneath the legend lies a mortal man, Kit Christopher Walker.
By the by, Jimmy Wells.
Hiya, Kit Walker.
Physically formidable, the Phantom is often depicted standing between 5 feet 10 inches to just over 6 feet tall, with a lean yet powerful frame ranging from 72 to 80 kilograms, an ideal embodiment of the jungle's silent guardian. Rooted in the real world yet wrapped in legend, the Phantom hails from Earth, a man of flesh bound to myth. At his side stands Diana Palmer, his steadfast partner and wife, with whom he shares not just love, but legacy. Together, they are parents to twins, a boy named Christopher Kit Walker, heir to the Phantom mantle, and daughter Heloise Walker, equally destined for greatness. By the Phantom's side are 2 loyal companions who are as legendary as the man himself. A fierce mountain wolf named Devil, silent and watchful, and a noble steed called Hero, swift as the jungle wind. Together, they form a trio that commands both fear and awe across the deep woods and beyond. The Phantom's legendary stronghold is the Skull Cave, a vast eerie sanctuary cave shaped like a skull, hidden deep within the heart of the jungle. The Skull Cave stands as a timeless symbol of mystery, power, and purpose. Every legendary hero is defined, in part, by his signature attire, and the Phantom's uniform is as iconic as the myth surrounding him. The Phantom wears a black mask in a purple bodysuit. He becomes a haunting figure of justice in the eyes of evildoers. His utility belt, fastened with a distinctive skull-shaped buckle, holds twin .45 pistols, symbol of his readiness for battle. He also wears a skull ring on his right hand, a mark of judgment. When struck by the Phantom's fist, his enemies are forever branded with its grim emblem. Now let's dive into the core of what makes the Phantom such a formidable force, his skills, powers, and extraordinary abilities. The Phantom is not merely a man in a mask. He is a living weapon, masterfully trained in every known form of armed and unarmed combat. He is extremely strong, nearly inhuman so, and physically very tough. He has a near superhuman endurance, durability, and balance. The Phantom is also a master of acrobatics and stealth. He also possesses a trained mind with a variety of skills, including detective skills, military skills, and being an escape artist. Furthermore, he trains animals to become his pets and generally communicate with animals on an uncanny level. The legacy of the Phantom begins in blood and fire. In the year 1536, young Christopher Walker was aboard a ship with his father, sailing near the coast of Bengala, when fate struck cruelly. Their vessel was ambushed by the notorious Singh Brotherhood pirates feared across the seas. Amidst the chaos and fire, Christopher watched helplessly as his father was slain before his eyes. Moments later, the ships exploded in a fiery inferno, leaving Christopher as the sole survivor, cast into the sea and left for dead. By a twist of destiny, he was washed ashore on Bengala Beach, barely alive, where he was discovered by the pygmies of the Bandar tribe, known for their secrecy and wisdom. They nursed him back to health, not knowing they were tending to the first in a long line of jungle legends. A time later, as he walked the very beach that had become his place of rebirth, Christopher stumbled upon the remains of the pirate who had murdered his father. he allowed the vultures flying around the body to finish their work. With solemn resolve, Christopher took the pirate's skull, raised it high, and swore a sacred oath.
I swear to devote my life to the destruction of all forms of piracy, greed, and cruelty. May my sons and their sons follow me.
This oath would later be known as the Oath of the Skull, which would be sworn by every successive Walker progeny that took up the mantle as the next Phantom. That's a wrap for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed diving into the world of fictional characters with us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories.